My ultimate dream is to be the first Australian F1 driver to be a world champion for Ferrari.
He knows what he wants. He's here to fight for it.
To become a champion in this sport, you definitely need determination, you need drive, support. Lazarus has all of that, and he has way more than seen in a lot of children.
My name's Lazarus and I'm 10 years old.
Not many teenagers know what they want to be when they grow up, let alone 4-year-olds.
His mum and himself with his little brother have been binge watching Drive to Survive.
I love the danger, that adrenaline and that excitement.
I was like, wow, look at these F1 cars, they're so fast, they're so cool. Like, I want to drive one of them when I'm older.
And I walk through the door and he grabs my hand and goes,
Dad, this is what I want to do, and I point to the TV.
And then I bought him a little electric go-kart and he started driving around the park with it. He would pretend like he's an F1 driver. He would walk around the makeshift track that we made and say, oh, I turn here, and you see him walking around with his little helmet.
He was finally allowed on the go-kart track at the age of 6.
I heard the sound. I was like, whoa, this is awesome. I didn't get scared. I felt happy, I felt joy.
His first race was a bit of a blur to me. All I could think about was his safety. That my little boy is out there, you know, yes, he's doing what he loves, but I was just scared.
To see him win the first time was incredible. I didn't think he'd win straight away, and he just straight to the front and took it like a champion.
And he's been turning heads ever since. Lazarus is a 2-time novice state champion in the Karting New South Wales League, and last year received the Australian Karting Championship Most Improved Cadet of the Year award.
I wake up at 6:45 and write in my diary and my to-do list. I do my workout and then I go on my simulator. The simulator helps me learn tracks around Australia, around the world.
Lazarus is doing in excess of 95, 100 kilometres an hour sometimes on different circuits. So he computes very fast, and all of his training is about reflex and that quick thinking.
This is a very dangerous sport because you're going at such high speed, and if you crash, you can break your arm, break your neck, get a concussion, you can get brain damage.
He's had a lot of near misses. He's flown out of his go-kart twice. One when he was 6 and the other a few weeks ago during the ACT titles, where he actually rolled 3 times inside the go-kart before you see him fly out and his shoes just fallen off. Your heart just sinks.
I got a burnt back and a hurt wrist, but other than that, I'm fine.
For the most part, he cries because he was a little bit hurt, maybe 10%, but 90% of the time it's because his go-kart is broken.
I'm calm, mostly. Unless I'm in like a really big battle, my heart gets a bit racy.
Mr. Fearless is something that he's been called a couple of times, but also they do call him a bit of a smooth operator when he's driving.
I sing in my helmet. I sing smooth operator. Smooth operator, smooth operator.
Carlos Sainz wins the Australian Grand Prix.
And while Carlos Sainz Jr. might be the original smooth operator of F1, it's another driver that motivates Lazarus.
My mentor who's inspired me is Charles Leclerc because he's nice to his family, he hangs out with his family, he drives for the team I want to drive for, and my mum thinks he's handsome.
I look perfect.
The road to the top of motorsport is expensive and time-consuming, but his family is all in.
There are certainly other drivers with families that have very healthy budgets behind them. We are not really that. We try to make do. All we've tried to do is be a good foundation and, trying to make good decisions that will support him.
Lazarus is now gearing up to race and train with some of the world's best in Italy. He's been invited to compete in the World Superkart Final Cup, Italian Karting Championship and Kart Sports Circuit Championship later this year.
I'm very excited to go to different tracks, to meet different people, race on different tyres, race with the best in the world, and the pizza.
And while Lazarus has his eye on the prize and the pizza, he knows it's about so much more.
I can see myself doing what Oscar Piastri does, being an Australian driver, getting trophies in F1. It's not just about winning, it's about how you win.
Winning is about being the best version of yourself, irrespective of what position you come in the race. When I see him on the podium, I feel proud, but 99% of the time, I just say, thank God you're safe. I'm so proud of you, and I hope that you never give up on your dream.
Floored. Yeah. Absolutely floored. I've got so many emotions happening right now. First of all, I feel like I've achieved nothing. He's so eloquent and obviously amazing at what he does. I like the, I don't have kids, but the like fake mother in me is like, I hope he's okay. I'm having an aneurysm. That's a lot.
Also, excellent shoey technique. The kid's got a future, no doubt.